if the bulk of what comprises your life is invisible to you, which is how you are prior to waking up, then if someone or something wanted to tamper with you, would they come walking up to you in your present moment? Or would they try and tamper with the bulk of your life, which is invisible to you? Because when you begin the return home, and if hopefully some meditation or practicing presence is part of what you're doing, then what that does is it removes you from that bulk that you've been carrying around, and it allows you to see much more clearly what that bulk is. And it's not simply that you've come to this realization and you say, oh, well, the majority of my life is invisible, i.e. past or present, and it's being fucked with, so therefore I can do nothing about it, or therefore I just simply must retool somehow. It's not just that, it's more that when you come around and you start practicing presence, you realize that this narrative that you've constructed, which is comprised of past and future, you realize that that's malleable, both of them. And so simultaneously you can see, yes, the bulk of my life living in this linear mode, is outside of my hands. I can't really do anything with it from my vantage point. And if someone or something or some entity or some energy is messing with that outside part of yourself that you can't see, there's not a lot that you can do for that or about that from your present vantage point. So it's more of after you practice presence enough, after you practice staying aware, staying in the present moment as it's presented to you, you'll start to see what it is, what this bag that you've been carrying around actually is. That's part of what Og was talking about in his most recent video that he uploaded like an hour ago. When he was saying, he was talking about the brain waves, or keeping the brain wavy, keeping it sort of limber, I think, and pulling your essence into the present moment rather than letting it be out there in the invisible realm. Because if you're doing that, you're sort of sleepwalking anyway through your life. And should you be currently being messed with, you might not even notice it, or it would be some sort of the boiling frog syndrome happening. And when you notice, it might be a little late. But even that's, you're always free to construct the narrative however you want to, past and future. And if you simply decide to drop the narrative, then you're letting that bulk, and even the bulk which is like around you, which is movement in cars, people, whatever, you're letting that be what it is. Gotta go. Peace.